Hello, ladies, gentlemen, children of all ages. This is Mars coming at you over the interwaves with another StarCraft 2 cast. This is the WCS Austin Group Stage 2. This is the winners match in Group D between Harstem over on the bottom left side, playing for the Netherlands, and no team at the moment. Somebody picked this guy up because, well, his lips need feeding. That's a lame joke, I know, but there you go. Alright, so, Dutch, Protoss, Harstem. His opponent playing, not just playing for Root, if I'm not mistaken, he is the bloody team owner. Wait, where are you going? Anyway, it's Root Guacamole. I looked that up, it's on Wikipedia. Alright, cool. This one's going to build it, and this one's just going to make sure that his opponent is caught unawares. Are you going to build a base here? That sounds like a CatZ thing to do, to be honest. CatZ is going... You're going to build a base there? Are you just scouting? Is that what you're doing? Can we trust you just to scout? Alright, well, he's not going to be able to do that there. Because, did he see that? He did not see that. Alright, no, he's just keeping his drone. Not just keeping his drone there, he's building a base. Now, let's see. Harstem, how much are you paying attention? Harstem is being a little bit paranoid. There you go. Alright. Well, it is CatZ you're playing, and that is why you check your main for this kind of thing. Because this is the kind of stuff that CatZ get up to. It is entirely legal in the rules of StarCraft 2. So, there you go. Alright, so what do we do to deal with it? Well, there's a cybernetics core. There's probably going to be a mothership core being warped out here, and a pylon to overcharge. Is that what we're doing? No? I mean, a Stargate is certainly one way to deal with that, I guess. What is that, Void Rays? How do you deal with that? Alright, now CatZ doesn't know yet what's happening outside of his vision, so he doesn't know if he's going to get Zergling zealoted down, or if there's like 3 pylons there ready to overcharge. Alright, we're going to do it. Oh, we got cancelled. So we're just wasting Harstem's time, which is for an investment of 100 minerals and or 75 minerals even, and a drone is very much worth it for Harstem to not mine with 4 what are you called? Probes. Where? I'm a professional. I know the names of several basic units. Alright, oh, Harstem may not want to go there. 6 Zerglings. Oh, it's going to have entirely free range. And that is the only pylon that does any producing on the side of Harstem. And, oh, we've got some probe micro right there. That is 2 probes gone down right there. But those 2 adepts are going to get on back there. And that production is going to go down. No 3rd adept just yet, and he's going to chase that down with just 1 adept and very smartly puts another one in that wall. Now the Oracle is on the way, and CatZ does not know what he built out of there because it's out of the vision of that, although should probably not be terribly surprised to see it as an Oracle, and with 2 kills he gets on out of there. Alright, those 2 Zerglings still being annoying, getting a 4th probe right there. Yep, that is the sum total of, oh dear, Zerglings in his base. With an adept on guard and 2 more to follow that up. You shouldn't be too surprised, but this is in position. And if your opponent is the kind of person, and I'm not even talking about, you know, CatZ specifically. You're gonna kill these? No, you're not. I'm just talking about the person who would proxy hatch you, or in-base hatch trick. You know what? There's probably a name for this, but I don't know it. Would be just the kind of person to just build, you know, an evolution chamber and then ferry shit into your main base. That's the kind of thing you do. Alright, so now we're going to see what the multitasking is like for Harstem and for CatZ, as we have an Oracle in one base, an Eric in two base, and both of them get out. And that puts the total amount of workers killed on 7, and 2 Oracles still alive. He's being taken for CatZ, by the way. He's being taken for Harstem. So considering the time of, oh, nice warping right there, is going to lose Sentry. Very worth for CatZ there. Nice decision making, clutch decision making, or other words like that. Alright, and going to try and do some damage right there as well. Does keep something in here. Yep. Close enough at least. Doesn't even take out all of the shields. Alright. Nothing being built right there. If you wait a little bit and then flies in with 2 of these, you're going to have a fun time. Or you could just do it right now. That would also work. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we can make a counting joke right there. Alright, Oracles on one side, Adepts on the other side, and what do you have to deal with it? Oh, Zerglings and Queens. That is not the best combination. They're Hydralisks, but they're not there yet. Banelings nest still being built, so those Zerglings don't have to do the work by themselves. You get a very nice round on 2 of those, but the rest of the Adepts get not the greatest position in the world, but are going to get on out of there to the main base. And drones fighting Adepts, it works, but it's definitely not how you want to use that. An Oracle coming in there for good measure, not getting the worst, the best gauge there, but yeah, this is, I mean, 3 bases up. CatZ also had 3 bases up, but Harstem has 3 bases up, and it's actually useful. Make sure that nothing is dropping there. That one Phoenix doing that, and then this one, and that Nidus network better finish really fast if you want to put that in the base, because that is going to get taken out. Oh, Zergling run by right there, but the overcharge and those 2 adepts warp in should. Did he get anything? I think he actually got something there. Should be able to deal with that. That does get taken out, and that is your last chance at a Nidus network. There we go. Entirely within vision of Harstem and in a nice triangle of overchargeable pylons. This should be, oh, even doing some stuff here. This should be very easily dealt with. There is everything, and oh, there he is, first overcharge, and those are dead Hydralisks. Yep, that is not the damage that CatZ wants to do with that. We've got some run-bys over here, and oh, very nice pulling that back. There was apparently a run-by here as well that forced all of those things back. It's a dead Immortal. No, that is not a dead Immortal. That is an Immortal that is getting saved by all of the, well, we may just going to go down of that. Alright, once again, the flank of CatZ, but with full of Zerglings and just 4 Hydralisks. It's just not enough to really make Harstem sweat. We've got 50 armoring supplies, as long as we have 26. That's a Nidus network. That's 1 Nidus network and 2 Niduses, which is quite a heavy gas investment. Which are all things he no longer has in order to do. Oh, and there's a giant transfer of workers right there. Oh. Well, that is unfortunate. I believe Harstem just lost both of his oracles. That's only be referred to as quite sloppy, as oracles are generally faster than everything. Is there anything faster than an oracle? Probably Phoenix is faster than it. But other than that, here we go. Once again, Harstem moving on in there. 2 adepts going on in that 3rd mineral line. And CatZ pulling his drones, but there's, oh no. They're just trying to buy time for those queens and those Hydralisks to do any actual damage. But, oh, yeah, with that Guardian Shield right there, those queens just don't do enough real damage. Of course, on the flip side, there are transfusions, or at least there were all the way at the beginning, and CatZ does push this back. Those two, or adapts right there, did a lot of damage, and that drone pull from CatZ did save his life. At the same time, did a lot of worker damage to CatZ. CatZ having cleaned this up pretty much. Nope, those are not actually reinforcements of CatZ. Those are reinforcements of Harstem, who has a... Oh, he's just walking the entire way. That's fine. Alright, and yes, there's another... Yep, those four are going to clean a lot of house. No, actually, I'm going to walk in and up. It's fine. But in the meantime, this army is in his main base, and yeah, there's just really nothing for CatZ to do with it. GG. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Marsh coming at you over the interwaves with another StarCraft 2 cast. This is WCS Austin 2017. Round 2. Fight! I may edit that out for a Mortal Kombat one. Having made it to the group stage number 2, this man, right here, right now, faces this man. He hails from the country of Holland, plays for no team whatsoever, and is proud representative of the Protoss race. The illegitimate love child of Margaret Houlihan. I bring you Kevin Harstem from the Croy. His opponent likes guacamole. Seriously, what more do you need to be known for as other than liking guacamole? It's like some of the best shit out there. Guacamole is awesome. It's CatZ. He owns a team. He owns roots. CatZ has not built a spawning pool yet, and is going to go 3 hatch before pool and try to convince his opponent that he's going to hatch block him. But Harstem has a look around, sees no spawning pool, and will take his conclusions based on that. Alright, 3 hatch before pool, and Harstem's going to see it. So this is a very economic opening, and he's not in the best position to really punish this. He's going to be able to send out an adept, maybe 2, but yeah, that's about it. Of course, then there's, the Stargate he's obviously going to build because he's Harstem. There's the cybernetic score done. He's got 100. No, 100 is not enough for a Stargate. That's not a Stargate. Look, you can tell it looks nothing like a Stargate. Alright, so we'll see what he has in mind. Is he building adepts with glaives, or are we going to see a robotics bay start to complete that wall, and maybe a dark shrine here? Very popular these days, and very powerful. Why not? Why not do that versus a Zerg who's going to be very much spread out over 3 bases with no creep connecting him just yet? Why not build that fast war prism with the Archons and or DTs? But no, Harstem is going to go for the glaives. Is he going to go for a little scout in main? Cancels that. Is going to get 1. No, it's not going to get Odon. Going to have to compete with 4 very feisty Zerglings and the Queen even. So far he's killed 2, 3 Zerglings right there, and he's not going to live. Wait, no, does not live long enough to complete that shade. Ooh. So I expect a couple of gateways to be put down there, 1 here to finish the wall, and then maybe a couple of more, and we're going to put 1 more gate here, and then pull on the aggression from this side. CatZ so far has 3 Zerglings to punish that. And they're not very fast Zerglings either. Does see that wall. There's no tech in that wall, just gateways, but that in itself is not telling. And this guy hasn't seen much of anything either. So yeah, it could still be pretty much anything. There's the additional Zerglings from CatZ to deal with that. And there is that Dark Shrine as well, together with that robo facility. So it is not just going straight into that, it is a follow-up. And CatZ once again is going to try and drop in his opponent's main base. As, oh, look at that. He gets all of these away, and there we go. 4 in one mineral line, 4 in another mineral line. And Harstem does not have a warping available. Over here we have... Ooh. Well, that was anticlimactic. Didn't even... He didn't... He killed 3 workers in total. Alright. The meantime, what do we have over here? Well, that is a complete surround. Harstem will not be happy to let that finish alone. Yeah, that's dead. Alright, cool. We got 3 more over here. We've got 4 more over here. We can clean out this mineral line. Unfortunately, that's only 4 workers so far. Alright, got more coming on this way. This stands ready for another drop. And there we go. That's 1. That's 2. 3 and 4. Get on out of there. Alright, cool. Let's pull that back. And still 48-43, so very nice from both sides. Those Zerg generally want to be a little... yeah, that is everything you need to know. First, don't try and take those out. The warping in gets double damage, but you don't see those because it is a DT. And how much... No, we've got none flying, but we do have a Spore Crawler here, a Spore Crawler there, and there is the first DT over there. That's not going to go very well for him. Doesn't see this anymore. Where is this? Oh. This one in the meantime, these 3 I should say in the meantime, absolutely shut that down. And there is a third base for Harstem. And if you can just kill that one, oh, here we go. Where are your shades? Where are your shades? Cancel the shades. And CatZ gets this round. Once again, doesn't have any banelings, but doesn't really need to with those +1 melee attack. Does do horrible things to those, and that is an X hatchery. Alright. 2 bases. Oh. These guys are shelling away. I have a feeling that Harstem forgot about these. Up. And now that they're attacked, he is reminded. So going to get as much worth as he can from those. And I think he's doing very well. Oh, look at that transfuse. Keeping those alive. But again, 10 workers killed. 2, 3. So CatZ 40 workers, Harstem 55. Bases 3 for Harstem, 2 for CatZ. Upgrades. Well, okay, those are in favor of CatZ. Do have a forge though, so we can start doing something with that. The second forge, nope, just more gateways. This looks like we are going to get a couple more Zerglings in the main base. 3DT is going to make sure that base doesn't get reestablished, and putting pressure on the third while going into that mineral line at the same time. Of course, very good to get your opponent on a couple of different spread your opponent's attention on a couple of different fronts. No matter what you play, but is not going to get it in. Oh, that's going to be a very nice round, but there is the overcharge, and CatZ is pushed away. Look at these. Not going to be able to do much of anything, but well, I don't know. We'll do something in the natural, because there's nothing there. The Harstem may just be. Yep, there you go. All right. 14, they got to deal with that. Oh, it does get a couple up to 8. Oh, not going to. And just 1 adept is not going to be able enough to clean that up. And there's 2 Zerglings left, 3 Zerglings that is. And dude, do your job. Oh, this guy just walks by. Nice. Harstem moves on out there with 13 worker skill to 10, but still with 53 to his name. His opponent only has 42. He should be fairly comfortable now. Roaches deal well with adepts, but unfortunately, roaches don't do so well against immortals. Now, there's our third base of CatZ, and this is going to go down. No, CatZ gets a nice round, but the force field of Harstem pulls on back there, completely negates most of the army of CatZ, cleans up these few that he has here, and alright, there we go. There's the rest of the army combined. A couple of greens ferried on down there in that drop a lord, and this army of Harstem is going to get pushed back, but at some cost. Those were some nice force field right there. That is one dead immortal and a lot of dead gas in those sentries. Yep, one more doesn't quite get those adepts in the right places, and very nice. Oh no, does kill those as a matter of fact. Warping those damaged roaches into ravagers, and they come back with 4 hit points. Always a nice little thing to have. And CatZ trying to block his opponent in with changelings, but here we go. And yep, that overcharge. Make sure that CatZ can go no further. He gets some drones on that birthday drone. Don't go in there. There's a lot. You see that there's a lot of army there. Alright, nice convex. Concave even waiting for a Harstem to move in there right there. But if that's... Nope, that's transferred. Psionic transfer doesn't finish. He doesn't flank those Ravagers. And now with 3 immortals. Oh, look at that. Don't stay no well, but that's for your health. Alright, so yeah, with those adepts tanking for those immortals, Harstem does push this back. Now at the back of this, very nice object. There is a little bit of creep threats that gives CatZ a little bit of a command on the approach, although it wouldn't be bad if he were to spread that over here. Hasn't taken this base back, and instead, well, not doing any upgrades. What is CatZ thinking? There's the Oracle, and this is one empty dropper lord. Oh, is this an open door? Yes, it is. That is a very open door, and CatZ gets in once again with quite a few Zerglings, but they only kill 1 drone, 2 drones, 4 drones. Oh, that's fine. Look, if I say only, and if you do a non-dramatic amount of kills, you're making me look bad here. Alright, CatZ, 23 worker skill to 13. Doesn't see this one yet. And, oh, Triple Lord 4 roaches into the middle line on that third. Not content with the 23 kills. Going to go for 25. And Harstem is busy right now. Oh, cleaning up pretty much bloody anything. There are those Zerglings around. All those immortals. Immortals very good against roaches. Oh, and I think those rabbits actually took out most of the Zerglings that were attacking those, but they're not so good versus Zerglings. Alright, does actually clean that up with that overcharge. And that is 1 dead immortal. That's another dead immortal, and gets pushed back once again. All of the initiators gone. Don't have to pull that back, including that one maybe. Alright, there we go. That Oracle has been slowly whittling away at these Ravagers. 4th base up, 4th base also up. Alright. Ooh, and blink. Are we going to see a change in the composition of Harstem? Well, not based on that blink at least, because these guys don't blink. Scouts this. That's the first time he scouted it. And once again, oh, that is not a complete wall. And that is 1 Zergling. I'll have a lot of fun doing with that. I want to take that down. Limiting the amount of run buys. He's got some very successful run buys. He's not going to be able to warp that into a Baneling. Ooh. Alright. Transfer of bro right there. And this could be very, very juicy for CatZ right there. That Harstem does react, does pull those back, but there is a lot there, and they've got that +1 upgrade in melee. +2 on the way, by the way, as CatZ remembers that he's got these evolution chambers. He should probably use them for something. Ooh, this DT might just... Nope, no, that's not going to be very good for his health. Just scouting. Trolling. And oh, yeah, there's nothing here. Oh, that is a shame you just used that revelation. You imagine if that oracle hadn't used that revelation, this would be dead. Well, most likely they would have been pulled back. Alright, this wall is now down. Very good. But that doesn't mean that he's safe because, yeah, he can just go this way. DT warping. No, Zealot warping. And is Harstem going to be aware that he missed 2 Zerglings? And is that Photon cannon going to be on time in finishing and just shooting at that? Alright, that's going to distract his opponent by moving in right there. That's in his vision right there. And then as soon as his opponent is committed to defending this over here, he's going to move these 2 in. Yes. Purple Lords with Banelings. Oh, very scared to get those on top of your army. And there we go. That is 1 Baneling, and that is... Yep. Wait, what's +2 not... Oh, +2 is not done yet. Oh, that is so unfortunate. +2 Banelings do 1-shot workers. So that is very unfortunate right there. Those Banelings didn't get too much done with Harstem successfully pulling back, and those are 3 High Templars building up energy while Psionic Storm gets finished. Oh. Corrosive Bowels. And Harstem just lifting stuff up, annoying his opponent. Oop. Moving through there. Just making sure that whatever he lifts up is actually brought back, and oh, yep, those weren't really doing anything. And allows his army to catch up with it and then horribly murderate it, because these are a lot of immortals. And if those... Yes. If those catch up with stuff, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Now, all of this is on creep, so CatZ knows exactly what's coming. He knows that there's High Templar. And there is storm number 1, storm number 2, and those are all the Banelings. I do believe some of them connected to the Zealots, and now it is just Immortals. Once again, we've been in this before. Immortals really are great because you have something in front of them. And Harstem doesn't have that. He's going to have 2 Archons. Look at that third middle line entirely devoted. Oh, that third base actually went down very fast. I know them living speed up that 1 immortal. There is the meat shield for Harstem, and with 29 army supply, CatZ has absolutely nothing he can do against this Protoss force of nature. Harstem 2-0. GG. If you enjoyed this video, press that like button. If you'd like to see more of me, subscribe.